Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video of today's weekly news of GTA Online from the past week, including this week's new weekly update content for the next week for GTA Online. Of course, unfortunately on a Friday, I'm very sorry, there was something that was discussed in advance. I even put on my community post that this video was not going to be on a Thursday for personal reasons. Those who stay tuned, I do appreciate that. It means so much to me, and if I'm dragging on my words like this, going on and on, yeah, I'm a bit tired because of the events that happened. Anyways, besides that though, for those who stay tuned, I definitely appreciate it. If you guys do enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more. Without further ado, let's get into the news of the past week for GTA Online. As I always do these videos, I always start off with the news to get that off my mind, and then I get into the weekly update content. And for those who are interested, it's probably going to be around the 10-minute mark, but I'm going to try to be the fastest as I could for this one. The drip feeds, as I like to call it, are just the weekly news of the past week, which starts with this week's new weekly event update content. Bonuses: a new re-released vehicle is back in GTA Online until May 4th. They have re-released a hard mode event with new rewards. They have released new wrap glasses available, new rewards for this week, new special rewards for the hard mode last dose missions, and much more that I'll get into detail later on in this video. There are not that many discounts for this week, which is kind of sad, but still. We also have select vehicle showcases that I will explain to you guys later in this video, including the How Special Works test drive, which is the Vigoro ZX for new gen console players. Daily objectives for the next week, including Thursdays, participate in the Street Race series, which is only one of the 3 daily objectives that you are seeing per day for the next week. Premium Racing time trials, including Premium Racing congestion charge. All those time trials will be discussed near the end of the video for those who are interested. There was a graph released by Tez2 stating last dose missions since the hard mode event started, where the last dose, this is intervention, plays increased by 155,000 players, with unique players increased by 32,211. But the last dose 5, the BDKD, plays increased by 113,000, with unique players increased by 20,699. He released these graphs starting from, like, at the bottom of that list, as you can see, April 27th at 5:30 in the morning, going all the way up to the top of the list, being recently at 11:30 a.m. rather today, for like, I don't know, a specific time zone. I'm not sure. I doubt it's EST. I think it's like one of those other future time zones, like 6 hours later. But anyways, there's an also like continuation of the graph for, yeah, maybe it was just updated, I don't know. Anyways, those who are interested in starting the graph, I just see numbers, I see a bar, and those who are interested, yeah, new players are interested in playing the last dose stuff. Anyways, Rockstar teased upcoming service updates for GTA Online 2 weeks ago. The crazy rapid pace of PS5 sales has proven to be an incentive for Rockstar to drop PS4 and Xbox One support this summer. I would hope not, because that would just show how greedy Rockstar is for their GTA Plus benefits, to force players, hey, you want to play GTA 5 on console? We have all the new, I guess, if they want to call it new, stuff on the new consoles only. And we don't care about you other older gen players on older consoles. That's GTA Online. Yeah, that's Rockstar. Man, they're being very smart for their business, just to make the extra bucks on GTA Plus. Anyways, there was a guy that the Tez2 retweeted where they're stating about the PS5 that's passing many units being shipped, I guess, worldwide, with the average of other consoles and so on. There was a little discussion about that. Rockstar states this week, dial up the difficulty to earn extra rewards and rare collectibles in the last dose hard mode event, and so much more. For those who are interested, I'll get into details soon. Meanwhile, Tez has, I guess, tweeted, the Rockstar is using the opt-out of sale variables to hide the sale icon on vehicle price adjustments to appear as permanent changes. Apparently, this is what caused the weekly update for yesterday to be in a delay, because they said, or at least someone said, that Rockstar currently edit up to 4 vehicle prices, like permanently, without having to redo an entirely new DLC. And of course, Rockstar want to avoid all that, you know, having to update, because I guess players complained about the game being properly maintained, etc, etc. So Rockstar finally found a way to do it, and the weekly update was finally released. So here are all most of the vehicles that Rockstar has mentioned as part of the new changed vehicle prices, which of course was stated 2 weeks ago for those who were watching at least 2 weeks ago. These vehicles on this official list that was given by Rockstar's Newswire 2 weeks ago are all the vehicles that Rockstar said they would change, including the new vehicles for new gen console players for their overpoweredness, and other vehicles that were just underrated or overrated, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, those prices were dropped, I guess, for those vehicles, just to make them a little more popular, just to balance the griefing of GTA Online, I suppose. Anyways, yep, it was stated the vehicles have their prices changed as of this week. Discounts for this week, of course, I've already said earlier, but here you go, 4 discounts, including what I believe Rockstar may have been listening to my video from last week, because there was that moment where they have released the point that all high-end apartments only, not high-end garages, all high-end apartments were on discount, and I was like, this doesn't include garages, and this doesn't include the 50 vehicle garage, whatever. And Rockstar probably listened to that and they're like, oh true, that exists, let's put that on discount just to make players happy for this week. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyways, Tez has said has actually shown the rewards of the clothing unlocks for the completing hard mode challenge stuff. So there's your coin wraps, there is your tiger embroidered pants, there's your bandana wide pants, I guess. And here is a unique skin for your micro SMG, which I loved using back in the day, when the micro SMG was actually like pretty good and services were actually decent, I suppose. Anyways, tomorrow new reps, or rather today, or rather yesterday, the new reps glasses will be made available, which I guess was stated to complete the full fire drip set. Yeah, this exists. Anyways, moving on. A fun piece of GTA Online cut content from the latest DLC. Rockstar planned for you to be able to name your asset product. So what this person did was they named it to VTuber merch, and they tried selling it, so it was called Deliver a VTuber merch to the buyer. And they have shown a little bit more explanation about that, so they even took snips of it, saying you want to press E to sell quote-unquote acid product for so much price. The asset has been transferred to delivery bag, deliver it, so on and so forth. Those who are interested in reading the text, zip VTuber merch instead of being called acid, because they're able to rename it. It used to only be first time renamed for free, but then the next time we rename it would be would be priced at $5,000. But I think Rockstar decided to cut that out because I don't know, I guess it got a little abusive. Oh yeah, here's a little fun image. Who wants to take a ride on this taxi cab? And even Tez said, rate this taxi ride. Yeah, how would you guys rate it? Leave a comment down, you know, in the comment section down below for those who are interested. Someone has stated, at least Tez2 has retweeted, it only gets crazy, you can play with others, stating on the fact that it is actually possible to play ancient GTA Online without a single DLC in sight through an emulator on RPCS3, as the PS3 versions 1.6 to 1.12, which have an offline mode, which allows you to create temporary character, mess around with, yada yada yada. Those who are interested in the details, you can kind of see it this week, somewhere down the list of a few tweets that Tez has shown on his homepage. You guys can find out details about that for those who are interested to play oldest legacy GTA Online that's available to play as an offline character. Anyways, he mentions a lot more details about that, especially since April 20th, which I find pretty interesting for those who want to relive the nostalgia when Oppressor Mark II's never existed. Anyways, moving on. The Rockstar Newswire, the hard mode event. rare items up for grabs in the Last Dose hard mode event, and so much more as of yesterday, April 27th. Here are select rewards that I am repeating again that you can get this week for completing select missions and objectives on hard difficulty, especially without dying. Anyways, there's also released new shades that are available to anyone, I suppose, that you can find in any clothing store, wherever. Premium Test Ride, the class Vigoro ZX for new gen console players is for this week, including this week's House Special Race time trial through Del Perro Beach and Murrieta Heights, that I will show you where you can find that location at the end of this video. Anyways, they have also mentioned on another, I guess, today's released newswire of the new Circle Loco records, I guess, or rather they would say new, but anyways, they gave details about that, where they have stated that they are now available for pre-order, the new EP from Chloe Khaled coming May 12th, which is pretty interesting. They've mentioned all these details here. I'm not going to read all through that. Those who are interested, there you go. Have fun reading that. And I'm going to show you finally, as the end of the news, this is personal snips from my gameplay. Yes, the vehicles' prices have been updated from that list that I've shown you 2 weeks ago and earlier in this news moment of, this video. So yeah, price here has been bumped from 2.9 million all the way to 6 million. That is the trade price, where the normal price would be 8 million or 3.9 back in the old days when it was first released until, yesterday. Even the Toreador was bumped up by a couple 100,000 from like 3.6 to 4.2 now, which I guess makes it a little bit more discouraging, but I still bought it ahead of time, so hallelujah. Anyways, and finally, the Karen Boar no longer has that special reward of getting free clothes when you buy it. Oh, that's too bad. I forgot to buy it for the past 2 weeks. Anyway, moving on to the official weekly update content of GTA Online that you guys have probably been waiting for. So whoever's been staying tuned to this moment, I deeply appreciate it. Thank you for staying tuned for this moment. And now to the GTA Online weekly update. Now, for the GTA Online new weekly event update, we have... It wasn't really new, but it is yet again re-released in GTA Online, which I am probably going to call this car the official GTA 5 copies sales department of GTA Online, where they keep re-releasing the same vehicle over and over and over again after cutting out, then bringing it back in, cutting out, bringing it back. They're just treating it the same as their GTA 5 copies. Anyways, whoever's interested, this is available for this week only. Again, as Rockstar has stated in their newswire, it will be available, especially that it is a HSW upgradable for a new gen console players vehicle. For those who are interested, it lasts until May 3rd. So whoever wants to get it again, or whoever wants to have the chance to get this vehicle again, you can do so this week and this week only, until the next time they feel like re-releasing it sometime later down the road. Anyways, the podium vehicle for this week is the Ocelot Lynx, which apparently people say is a really good car and is really fast and it handles amazing and it's probably the fastest vehicle of the game too or something. I don't know, but still, it's a Lynx and it's from Ocelot. And considering Ocelot made the Peria, which I definitely can assure you it's really freaking fast, some have actually stated that it has been outnumbered by the new recent released vehicles of the Contract DLC, tuners vehicles, etc. I still recommend a Peria over the Lynx, personally. But if you still want to get the Lynx, it's up to you. For whoever you want to listen to who says, oh, this is the oldest, best vehicle of the game, or something. I don't know. Anyways, that's the Lynx. Moving on to the prize ride, we have the Overflight Entity XF, which you have to place top 3 for 3 days in a row in the Street Race series, which has stated to be one of the oldest vehicles in GTA Online history. So whoever wants to rewin history, you can do so this week by placing top 3. Test track vehicles includes the Vapid Peyote Gazer, the Dinka Kanjo SJ, street car. Anyways, and the Declass Tulip, it's a muscle car. Anyways, rewards for this week. We have rewards on the following: 1.5 times rewards on all Last Dose series, with an extra 50%, yep, exactly. And we also have double rewards on acquire targets versus modes. which isn't an adversary mode. It is a new unique versus mode, I guess, if you can consider it new to be literal. Maybe it was released before, but then Rockstar cut it off for like a long while and brought it back in again. Anyways, this is back in GTA Online if it hasn't been in before they cut it out, and is back with double rewards for those who are interested. And here are some GTA Plus rewards for new gen console players for this week for those who are interested. The Community Series jobs. I think Rockstar doesn't care as much about updating the Community Series jobs rewards, because I still have double rewards on these 3 stunt races as bolded by red. These 3 death matches as bolded by red are also double rewards for me. And finally, this GTA Football 1 and only Community Series captured job is also double rewards. So for those who have the double rewards this week, good for you. If you don't, I don't know, it's probably bugged on my end, or maybe it's just bugged in general. Rockstar just forgot to update that until the next time they touch the Community Series rewards. I don't know. Rockstar's not giving too much attention to the Community Series, which is kind of shocking. Anyways, here is where the official Rockstar jobs you can find the acquired targets 1 through 3, all paying double rewards this week in the Versus tab. This is literally impossible to miss, considering it's in the Versus tab, and those are the only jobs that pay double rewards this week that exists in that list of Versus jobs of GTA Online. Moving on into Simeon dealership vehicles, we have the class Tulip M-100. Which I actually like the look of it. It looks like a really cool classic vehicle. I'm actually planning on buying it in GTA soon. I'll think about it. Anyways, the Una Stafford, which I kind of prefer the Stafford from GTA San Andreas much more. I don't know why. It's just nostalgia. This just looks like a Z-Type with a little bit more fancy Rolls Royce kick to it. I don't know. Anyways, the Karen Kuruma Armored, for some reason, is in Simeon's dealership. He probably stole it from a poor player who just bought it after spending, I don't know, a $50 shark card. Poor player. Simeon, how dare you do that? And as well as that, we have an Invitero Cachetti 10. That was probably stolen from the same player. How dare you, Simeon. And finally, last but not least, the Winnie Easy Rally, which was available for this week temporarily, is available in Simeon's dealership temporarily. Those who are interested in buying a pre-made Winnie Easy Rally this week, here you go. Though I don't recommend buying vehicles from dealerships. Just buy your own and modify yourself. There you go. Anyways, moving on. Luxury Autos vehicles. We have Overflat Entity Double XR and the Overflat Entity MT. 2 of Overflat Entity vehicles that are on the Luxury Autos podiums. Those who are interested. Discounts for this week. We have a discount on, not that much unfortunately, but we have a discount on the 50 car garage at 30% off, and we also have those 3 vehicles that are on select discount percentages. We also have gun van deals, which includes 10% off weapons, 50% off throwables, 20% off armor, and GTA Plus membership boosts all these discounts, of course. Anyways, we'll still have available these select weapons: baseball bat, knife, combat MG, which is 50% off for GTA Plus members only, I guess. The Widowmaker Advanced Rifle, which is 30% off for everyone. Assault Shotgun, Battle Axe, Molotov Sticky Bombs, and Pipe Bombs. Interesting. As I've said earlier in this video, I think Rockstar has listened to my weekly update from last week, and they're like, oh yeah, that's true, we forgot to bring this, shenanigan up on our discount. So let's do it this week. Yay. Instead of paying 2.7, you now pay 1.9 million. Holy. That's less than 2 million, guys. Damn. Anyways, moving on. The Overflat Entity MT, the Declass Tulip M-100, and the Karen Kuruma Armored. All 3 vehicles are discounted for this week. And finally, last but not least, Time Trial. So we have Time Trial in Del Perro Pier, which features as Intorno. I don't know why. We have the RC Time Trial in Cemetery. And finally, last but not least, for new gen console players, How Special Works Time Trial in Del Perro Beach. And that is it that I have for you guys for this week. Yet again, I would like to mention once more, life is getting in the way for the past while, and I am very sorry that I'm making these videos on a Friday. instead of a Thursday, which should be on a Thursday because that's when GTA weekly updates happen, and that's when I make my news of the past week until that Thursday, and make my weekly update content videos for the next week in the same video of that Thursday. I'm very sorry that mess is happening. I hope that next week will be better. I pray for it. I hope I can do it on Thursday next week. I pray for it. Anyways, those who still stay tuned and are interested in listening to all the news that I have to give to you, I'd sincerely appreciate it. I would definitely appreciate it if you left a like, subscribe, share it with your friends, all the news, and I hope you guys did find it informative, and I will see you all on the next video. Thank you for watching. Hope I didn't stumble or stutter or mumble too much because I'm pretty exhausted. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, good luck, and have fun on those flying double reward jobs available this week. Alright, have fun. See ya.